Quick test 3, 2, 1. Can you find the room portal of the locked instance? It's over here. So really developed this filter, like I want to say mid to late 2023, and there's like some issues with like compression, not picking up far away rune portals. Um, but yesterday I decided to figure it out, try to figure it out, and then tweak it a little to like optimize it. And I think I've gotten in a pretty good state. So before I actually get into everything, I do want to say that having smooth lighting off and min-map levels off completely will help a lot for clarity for the filter. And to figure out an instance layout in seed queue that works for you, I have 2 by 4 because 8 instances, like the amount of time it takes for me to filter, like to like react to the filter and then reset is like the perfect amount of time for all 8 seeds to load on the queue before I reset. So it's like a continuous flow for me that works pretty well, and there's a decent amount of visibility. I have it on 1000 by 500, I think, on Quake Pro. So if you want to copy that, you can. But if your computer is slower and you only have like 4 or 6 that like load before you react to the filter and then reset, you can do that. It's fine. Just make sure in the walling scene, this is like where the filter is, that you just like change the bars. Keep in mind that these bars are from my computer, so like you won't have them probably. But it's just simple as like going to paint.net, coloring like the default file with like any color that you want, and then just replacing the image file with it. I have the bars as red as like their own image, and then I have the background under the filter source as red hue shifted to blue. And I guess we can just get into the filter itself. So on the walling scene, the filter source, you just want to hit filters, and then you can see here it just color keys like each pixel of the room portal. Oh, that's why I had it out extended. And this color correction makes everything, all the other pixels in the game, like pure black, so it doesn't show like anything else. Might have noticed that there's a couple color keys disabled. These are all whenever I was trying to get stone bricks like to pop up, and you can kind of see that it does create a false positive of ruins. So if you kind of care about that, then feel free to disable um, some of those that kind of pop up and get in your way. But I'd say that you probably shouldn't right away because on hanging rune portals, um, or just any rune portal that is like obstructed by like leaves or something, there is like a really niche case of those stone bricks popping up through the leaves and appearing into the filter that can be useful, but it doesn't happen all the time. And generally, like I've had a few cases where like flowers like under the hotbar can appear as a false positive, or like mobs from like a really weird lighting angle can pop up as a false positive. So in that case, you just want to go through each color key and see what removes the false positive, and if it just shows up, then you can just like tone down the similarity until it like goes away, um, or just flat out remove it if it's like not a vital color to the rune portal. So like the colors that you should absolutely have on are red, and the black and purple ones for Crying Obsidian and Obsidian itself and Netherrack. So that's from that onto the scene collection. I just copied it off of the Jolty scene collection. So like I don't have the playing instance, but I have like a glitch scene because I play glitched. It should have everything that you need. Like just like go through each of the like file and like the sources to like line it up with your computer. My Ninja Brain overlay is over there. It just hides like the gray background. Um, there's probably something maybe like a macro or just like straight up with like a scene that probably wouldn't take too long, where it's just like you have like your Minecraft instance and then a filter somewhere on the screen, and then you just like whenever you enter an instance, like that key will just send you to the playing instance or whatever. So just like figure out how you want to manage this. I'm not gonna get into that, and this is like your magnifying instance scene for an eye measuring, and then the long one sort of filter itself. So as for viability, I did find way more ruin portals than I normally would have. And it's just because the filter will pick up ruin portals from like so far away or just straight up like behind leaves. Like I'll play a couple of clips. It's honestly kind of crazy how it just picks it up sometimes. And it also can just like pick up like small pixels like around the chunk map or like behind the leaves or like on the edge of the screen that you just wouldn't have seen otherwise. So as for glitched, it's pretty damn good for just playing the category. I do kind of think it might be needed if you want to get into random seed external 1.9 plus. But for RSG, um, you do like again you still find more rune portals, but obviously it takes a lot of luck to actually get a run from a rune portal enter. So I don't really rely on that. But I had a session today, 4.5 hours. I think I entered 3 or 4 times RSG with differing qualities and speeds. So I think that's all. If I miss anything, I will mention it in the description, pin comment, or the Java card post itself. And have fun playing Ruin Portals. Shout out to everybody.